I'm gonna have to get you a flashlight, honey. It seems the lights aren't working.
Oh, dear.
Dude, what the hell?
What happened to your lights?
How do I know? Looks like the whole neighborhood's out.
That's cool. We can light candles.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
Okay. You know, one thing about these nasty emissions here in California, they leave the most beautiful sunsets.
Oh, you're right. You're
I know.
right.
You know, I'm glad we left Indiana, though, and got away from those nasty coal emissions. And also, I love it here in California, and I love being with a family. But we've got to get you to Santa Fe as soon as possible. It's much better for your lungs.
I know you're worried, sweetheart, but it's so nice to be with the family, and I think we can manage a couple more months.
All right. Give me a break when I turn on the solar.
Okay.
It's a good thing we invested in that battery backup.
Oh, now that was a smart thing we did.
How long did I work in that nasty coal plant?
Oh, way too long. Way too long.
If we only knew. Okay. Let's see if there's anything on the radio about the power outage.
Good idea. You know, that was another smart thing we did, was to buy that little gadget. We're going to get news updates while everyone else is left in the dark.
Yeah, literally left in the dark.
Oh, I think it's finally all catching up with us.
Caught up with? What are you talking about here?
All this nonsense and craziness we've been doing. You know, we came from a time of just having kerosene lamps, and now we've got lights in every room, and we never think about where the energy is coming from.
Well, you know, you're right. Everything is electronic. I hate to see you worry like this, but remember everything we use. We have TVs, radios, phones, everything else, all the kitchen appliances we use. We just use and use and use. We really never thought of the consequences.
Well, we're in a mess now, but you know, our kids and grandkids are going to suffer worse than we are. The damage we've done to the earth with producing all this stuff. I mean, you know, we have lights in every room, we have water from our taps, we have to keep our food hot, we have to make our food cold, we have to keep our houses hot, we have to keep them cool. We're going to pay for it now, love.
Well, hell, we're almost at our end, though.
Oh,
Think of the more pollution. Think of our resources, how we've used them up, and what it's caused without thinking of the consequences. There's going to be a lot of distress, but I think there's hope. Look at us. You know, it's a good thing we put in that backup solar system with a battery pack, so whenever the grid goes down, we don't lose power. I bet you we're the only folks around here with lights.
I remember when we bought that, it was so expensive, but it was really well worth it, wasn't it?
Boy, you're damn right it was. We don't even have to be on the grid anymore if we don't want to. We shouldn't even contribute to that nonsense anymore unless the government and the power companies do things that's right for the people and the environment and not just their own pockets.
I agree with you, dear. We should just quit with them and go off the grid. You're right. And what can they do about it? They can't stop us.
So, what the hell are we gonna do now? I don't know, man. We should probably ask the folks. Dude, it's they who got us in this mess.
Look, man, where do you think we get the gas to run our cars? Or the power for our electricity? Or that plastic bag, the plastic red cups, the ping pong balls? Even our iPhones, dude, think about it.
Well, I never really thought about it.
That's another problem. No one thinks about these things. No one does anything to protest the making of this stuff. Then we end up where we are now.
Do you really think we've gone too far, Jimmy? Do you think we'll never have electricity again? I can't even imagine that.
Probably good for all of us. I just go back to playing the acoustic guitar, and people may end up actually having to visit each other in person. Whoa, you mean no more Facebook, no more Snapchat?
Wouldn't that be cool? No more social pressure.
Nah, I can't even imagine that.
No one cares about your social media right now, okay? I mean, one day without electricity, that's fine, but anything longer than that, we have a huge problem.
I'm sure somebody is working on these electrical problems right now, babe.
That's another problem we all fall into is, don't worry about it, or someone else is taking care of it. But no one does a friggin' thing until we end up where we are now. And even when they do, it's just a temporary fix.
Hey, Jimmy. Your grandparents are sitting pretty, right? Didn't your grandpa put up those funky solar panels on his roof last year? Let's go there. I gotta charge my phone to see if my little brother and folks are okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's go to Jimmy's grandpa's. Charge our phones, call our folks, play some tunes. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Grandma,
Hi, Jimmy.
our power's out. Is it okay if we hang out here?
Of course, come in. Oh, Kira, hello, dear. So where are your parents?
They're still out. They probably can't call because my phone's dead.
I knew this was coming, but what will it take for them to pay attention?
What's gonna happen, Grandpa, with no electricity, no gas? Wow, that'd be a trip. No gas, no way to go to get food, go to the store, go to work, go to school.
Whoa, the problems will be huge.
I know you're right, son, but we really have to take it one step at a time. Let's just do what we can do here and what we can do now.
Like what?
Well, when I was your age, I was working in a coal plant in Indiana. And we were processing coal and natural gas to maintain the electrical grid. Now, we had no idea where the resources were coming from for these jobs. We had no idea the harm we were doing to the environment. We were basically working there, doing what we were told. You know, we just did the job and didn't question anything. We were there for a paycheck. I mean, it's understandable. But if we'd only known what was going on, we probably would have done something about it.
It's pretty bad.
Isn't it, Mr. Conrad?
I don't get why the government can't just find more places to produce more gas and oil.
Dude, what are you saying? You do that, it'll just catch up with us all over again, probably even in our lifetime, and screw up our kids' lives.
Yeah, he's right, Maverick. Isn't he, Grandpa? I mean, if we don't change our ways now, aren't we just gonna make the same mistake over and over?
Absolutely right. I'm going to do you a favor and get you to use clean energy. Stuff that won't muck up the environment so much. If you get to use wind and solar, you'll probably consume less, but you'll learn a lot more about energy. And you'll expect less because you'll know how it works. And that's the lesson for your generation to learn. Come with me, Jimmy, and help bring your friends.
Maybe this is the Earth's way of telling us it needs a break.
Well, we've certainly killed everything we could. Lakes and the forests and all the wild animals. You name it, we killed it. But maybe if we act now, there's a chance that it won't be the end of us all.
So, Grandma, I don't get where electricity even comes from.
Oh, sweetheart, don't they teach you any of that stuff in school?
No way. They don't teach us anything practical. I didn't even know what it meant to balance a checkbook until Jimmy's dad showed me the other day. Or how to pay taxes.
Well, I guess I didn't learn any of that stuff either when I was in school. I had to learn it for myself.
So, Mrs. Conrad, how come we don't have lights?
Well, here it is in a nutshell. You know that plant down the street that's always spewing all the white smoke in the air? And you know about those oil platforms, those huge contraptions that we see out in the ocean behind the waves?
Yeah, so?
Well, they are oil platforms and they're hauling and drilling for oil. But here in California, we use coal. We buy coal from other states and even from other countries to satisfy our own needs. Now, we take the coal and the gas, we take it to the utility plants, and they produce, using a lot of water, and I mean a whole lot of water, more than we can spare, they produce electricity.
Is that why you have such bad lungs, ma'am?
Partially, yes. And also from living in Indiana with those coal mines and all the city pollution where they're trying to produce the energy for gasoline and electricity. And that really damaged my lungs.
So this is one of the main causes of global warming.
Yes, it is, dear. When they produce the electricity from the gas and the coal and the oil, it generates carbon dioxide. And that's the white stuff spewing into the air.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
Unfortunately, when I was your age, I did. That didn't help my lungs either.
So are you saying that we not only buy coal and oil from other states, but other countries even, and produce energy with it?
Yes, and you know what is crazy? We don't need to, because we have enough natural energy here. We can make the power ourselves using the sun and the wind, which are clean sources of energy. In the developing countries like India or in Africa, they don't have to go on the same route we did. They can start on a new track, if only their governments will encourage it and help them use these renewable energy sources.
Well, I know what I'm studying in college.
Good. Now it's my turn, and I'm going to do S.
Woke up to the sound of dogs fighting in the street. Opened up my door and found that they was looking at me. 1 bone, 2 bone, 3 bone, 4 were laying at the feet, they're begging for some more. So I ran into the corner, yeah, I tried to get away, but a man with no shoes makes for easy frickin' prey. So I threw out what I was thinking, yeah, I spun on a dime, and what spewed out my mouth was the first thing on my mind.